Athens reveals itself in many ways, often away from the places most visitors come to see. In this video, we explore 6 places that tend to stay off the usual tourist routes, but play an important role in how the city is lived and understood. They are connected by how Athenians actually use them. Spaces for walking, meeting, eating, and spending time. Places that feel lived in rather than staged. Together, they offer a different way of experiencing the city. Come with us, and let's step into a different side of Athens. We make our way to the tram stop. The morning is bright and sunny, and the city feels calm. Buying the tickets is very simple, since the machine offers several language options. The tram arrives. It looks modern and well maintained. Inside, the same calm pace remains. No rush here. The ride feels slow and steady, as if time stretches a little on its way to the coast. After about 30 minutes, we reach the coast. The Aegean Sea welcomes us with a radiant day. So sunny it's hard to believe it's winter. The coastal promenade stretches for several kilometers. Many people are enjoying the beach. The atmosphere is lively and familiar. Some walk, others exercise or gather to chat. It's a different side of Athens, more local, more relaxed. Far from the tourist crowds, it's a space mostly enjoyed by Athenians themselves. Chestnuts are a typical snack in many parts of Europe. The sea breeze feels pleasant, and it's a relief, as the sun shines with surprising strength. We reach another area, a bit farther from traffic, lined by a breakwater and a shaded park. It seems to be one of the favorite spots to rest and chat. Losing sight in the clear crystalline waters of the sea. Here it's easy to forget that it's winter. Not far from here, we arrive at a busy marina filled with restaurants. A very pleasant place to sit down for a relaxed lunch while watching the variety of sailboats and other vessels. From here we head toward the Stavros Niarchos Cultural Center, a long and elevated park that links the waterfront with the complex. This is a fairly open area, so many people come here to exercise. As you can see, it's an ideal place to explore by bike. As we head inland, the Stavros Niarchos Cultural Center stands out as the most significant addition to the neighborhood. The project brings together the National Library of Greece and the Greek National Opera, all surrounded by a 170,000 square meter park. It opened in 2016 and was designed by architect Renzo Piano. A 400-meter canal, fed with seawater, runs alongside the esplanade. Its water moves in a constant cycle, drawn from the sea, filtered and returned. It also hosts sailing and kayaking lessons for children and adults, adding a playful side to the space. During the day, you can see the fountains rise in steady sequences across the water. and at night they turn into a soft light show that changes the mood of the canal. This area is known as the Agora, the open space between the opera and the National Library. Renzo Piano designed it as a modern take on the ancient Greek agora. A simple open courtyard meant for crossing paths and gathering naturally as people move through the complex. If you want to explore the ancient agora itself, take a look at our previous video where we visited along with the Acropolis and other parts of the city. We continue our walk, leaving the agora behind as we head toward the park above the library and the opera. The entire hill was created as part of the project. In Renzo Piano's design, the rising ground serves a deliberate purpose. It was shaped to establish a visual connection with the sea, guiding the view toward the coastline as the level gradually lifts. The park opens into a long, elevated green space shaped as part of the building itself, offering a softer, more natural contrast to the architectural lines below. It's also a spot to simply take in the openness before continuing deeper into the upper grounds of the cultural center. The cultural center's flying carpet is a square roof, 100 meters on each side. It has two key roles: shading the panoramic reading room below and supporting a full hectare of solar panels that power the building's basic needs. To give a sense of scale, the panels cover an area much larger than a football field. Natural ventilation has also been used wherever possible. At the highest point of the artificial hill beneath the building, we reach a sunlit terrace with a stunning panoramic view of the Aegean. The view opens toward the Bay of Faliro, once home to one of Athens' earliest ports. That building over there is the Faliro Sports Pavilion Arena, part of the 2004 Olympic complex. To our left, inside that glass-walled space, is the library's reading room. A bright open place with 360-degree views of the city and the sea. We couldn't step inside this time, as an event was taking place. From here, the view opens across the city, and in the distance beyond the park, we can even make out the Acropolis. There's also a wide open area where people gather to read, play, eat, or simply unwind for a moment. You can also see the glass bridge and the elevator that connect the reading room with the library below. It's definitely a place worth exploring with calm, especially if you want to see another side of Athens. We leave the cultural center behind and continue exploring the city. So join us. On our way back to the center, the vibe of the street starts to change. One thing you quickly notice about Athens is how full of orange trees it is. They're everywhere, lining the streets, especially in the center. Even if you feel tempted to try one, it's better not to. They're bitter and usually not safe to eat. We also wanted to tell you about the bread factory. It's open almost all day and it's a favorite among locals. And you know the rule, eat where the locals do. They have a buffet with traditional home-style dishes. Plenty of freshly baked bread and pastries. And if you want to dive even deeper into local flavors, Athens has an easy answer. Right in the heart of the city, you'll find the Central Market. The Varvakios Agora. Opened in 1886, it's still the main place where the city stocks up. You'll find fresh meat and fish, but also spices, nuts, and all kinds of local products. Its iron and glass roof, added in the late 19th century, lets in the natural light. It gives the market a bright, open atmosphere. Voices, smells, and colors blend together in one big rush. More than a market, it's a snapshot of everyday Athenian life. A short walk from the market brings you to a very different corner of Athens. Have you ever imagined visiting the Greek islands without even leaving the city? Just up the slope of the Acropolis lies Anaphiotika, a small quiet spot that feels almost hidden. White houses with blue doors and windows, just like the ones in the Aegean islands. And there's a reason for that. It was built in the 19th century by craftsmen from the island of Anaphi, who came to work on the royal palace. This little maze of narrow sloping alleys feels like a piece of an island tucked right below the Acropolis. From here, we see Athens unfolding below us. Built directly into the slope of the Acropolis, the architecture adapts to the terrain rather than reshaping it. Walking through this dense space feels intimate. The houses are so close that public and private life overlap. Some of the houses seem to grow straight out of the rock. We head to Philopappos Hill to catch the sunset. It's named after the Philopappos monument, built in the early 2nd century AD. The walk is gentle, winding through shaded paths surrounded by greenery. A welcome break even on the hottest days. Here you'll find a perfect spot for the sunset. From the top, the view stretches toward the Saronic Gulf and across the city, opening up a wide, calm panorama. The Acropolis stands as part of the scene, glowing under the last warm light of the day. And it's hard not to reach for your phone when the sunset looks like that. The perfect way to end a magnificent day. Once night falls, the Acropolis stands against the dark sky. Here from the hill you can see it in all its magnificence, almost floating above the city. From here we make a brief stop at the Odeon of Herodes Atticus. It's a short visit, just enough to take in the atmosphere. And if you want to know more, check out our previous video about it. And this is where we wrap up for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss anything. Thank you for joining us on this journey. See you in the next one. Bye bye.